Man, I don't think we really could have picked a better day to be outside and talking track and field with head track and field coach Wes Kittley. So, Coach, let's get right to it. A lot of people think this last weekend was a lost weekend because the home meet was canceled, but some of your athletes out competing in California at the Mount Sac Relays. One individual really dominated out there and broke a record in the steeplechase here at Texas Tech that had been held for quite a while, that being Bernard Keeter.
Yeah, just a tremendous run. 840, got a 40-year-old record out of the way, and I told him, I want to own all the records under my era here, and that was one that was really getting hard to get, and so really proud to see that one get off the board.
Well, Coach, since you do lose this meet this last week, the Michael Johnson Classic this weekend in Waco, a chance for really everyone to compete and a chance that everyone has to kind of raise their numbers, if you will, in a couple different ways. So how important is this weekend for your team as a whole to get the marks that they need, as Big 12 is just 3 meets away?
Yeah, it is important. We hate we missed this past weekend. It will help actually 3 or 4 kids that were a little bit nicked up, so I think they're going to be a lot fresher, and the whole team should be fresh. But this is an important week, and we need to run our individual events, our event that we do best in. We're really going to focus every kid on the team of trying to get a really good mark. It gives them a better lane at the Big 12. It gives them a possibility of being in the top 48 that get to go to the regionals. So all of these marks now are real important. So the relays are important, but they're not going to be as important as the individuals this weekend.
Well, Coach, you have 4 athletes that are in the top 10 in the country in their individual events. They'll be competing this weekend as well, like you said, kind of all your cards out this weekend. But who's somebody maybe that we should be looking for that has a chance to jump into the top 10 in the country in their event?
Yeah, I really think Charles Jones, CJ, is ready to run a fabulous 800 meters. His workouts have been off the charts, and if we can get a pretty day, I think you're going to see something pretty special out of him. Kyle Collins is ready to run a really fast 400. I think you're going to see AJ in the 200. I think he has not had an opportunity in 2 weeks to run the 200, and I think he is really ready to run. Those on the men's side might be 3 guys, but I think you're going to see maybe everybody, if the weather's good, could PR this weekend.
You took the words right out of my mouth. If we have a weekend like this in Waco with this type of weather, should be a good weekend for the Red Raiders. Thanks for your time, Coach.
You bet.
All right, Texas Tech competing in the Michael Johnson Classic in Waco this weekend. It's a one-day event. Events will start at 11 a.m. That is the field events. And then the track events will, start at 1:30 on Saturday. Make sure to keep up with all the events this weekend on TexasTech.com, and make sure to follow us at TTU_TF_XC on Twitter. For head coach Wes Kittley, I'm Adam Doyle.